Hi, I'm Kyle of GiggleSmack, and today I'm going to explain Spider-Man leaving the MCU with sock puppets. Now, before we start, there is a little bit of backstory that you should probably know, so I'm going to tell you, I'm just going to do it really fucking fast. Back in 2015, Sony and Disney made a deal that would allow Disney to use Spider-Man in the Marvel movies and Sony to use Marvel characters in their Spider-Man movies. The massive popularity of the MCU is a fantastic way to revive the Spider-Man franchise that Sony just fucking butchered with The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and Marvel would be allowed to introduce the prodigal Spidey son into the cinematic universe. Fuck. It was a win-win. Both parties were happy and the fans were ecstatic. Until literally last week, when reportedly Disney came to Sony and said something like this.
Hey, you know how we just put out Spider-Man Far From Home together and it was like your highest grossing movie of all time?
Yeah, this is our first billion-dollar movie since Skyfall.
Aw, how cute. Well, you know how right now I only make 5% of first-day ticket sales off those movies, but don't actually fund them at all?
Yeah?
What if, and hear me out here, instead of me making 5% of first-day ticket sales, I make 50% of all the Spider-Man money you make?
Wait.
But I'd co-finance it too. So basically we both equally own Spider-Man. Oh, and I also want 50% of all your other Spidey properties I wasn't previously involved with at all. Like Venom, the Spider-Verse movies, that Morbius thing you're filming right now. All of it.
Hey, don't you still own 100% of the rights to Spider-Man outside of our movies? Like 100% of the merchandising, television, cartoons, comic books, all that?
LOL, yeah. It's pretty fucking lit. We make so much money off of that.
Right. And now in spite of all of that, you want to take half of my most successful franchise away from me? The same franchise that you're already making free money off of?
Couldn't have said it better myself.
I see.
Pretty great, huh? So, what do you say?
No.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to make 50% less money than I'm already making on my most successful franchise ever, especially since you're already making 100% of the profit on literally everything else.
I don't care for the things you just said.
How about this? Instead of a 50-50 split, we do a 70-30 split. That way you would still make way more of the profit than you're making now.
You're being selfish.
Come on, man. I was really hoping to keep working with you. I guess I'll just have to make Spider-Man movies without you.
Uh-huh. To be clear, your plan right now is to turn me down and then go continue making Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland in the same series of movies we've already been making?
That is correct.
So you're gonna try to stay in the same continuity with a Spider-Man whose whole identity is built on the foundation of his relationship with Tony Stark?
I'm starting to think that your plan all along was to make sure Spidey was so definitively tied to the MCU that I would never be able to leave if I wanted to.
Come on, does that sound like something I would do?
Yeah, kinda.
I'm just a friendly little mouse. Alright, if that's how you want to play it, I can't stop you. You can make your Spider-Man movies that won't make any sense, a sequel to your critically acclaimed Venom movie, and that Morbius thing starring everyone's least favorite Joker.
Hey, the Spider-Verse was pretty well received, though.
Wasn't that your lowest grossing Spider-Man movie of all time?
It was art.
Yeah, okay. Have fun with that. You've done a great job with your last two live-action Spider-Man franchises after all. Everyone loved Spider-Man 3, and don't even get me started on Amazing Spider-Man 2. What a masterpiece. You've got this. I have faith in you.
Who are you texting?
Oh, nobody. I'm just telling Deadline that you're taking Spider-Man away from the MCU. I'm sure everybody's gonna love you for that.
Wait, stop.
Whoops, already sent it.
Whoa, where did all that money just come from?
Oh, pre-orders for Disney Plus just launched. Anyways, if you change your mind, you've got my number. In the meantime, feel free to eat a fat cock, you pathetic excuse for a studio. I'm sure your next Bond movie will make up for this. We'll be back in a few years to buy Spider-Man outright when you inevitably crash and burn. Meanwhile, we'll try to humbly stay afloat with Guardians of the Galaxy, Black Panther, the Avengers, Captain Marvel, and, the entire rest of the MCU. But good luck!
Fuck.